That's really good. It tastes almost exactly like French toast. So, hello everyone and welcome to Sea Smoke. Today we're making a dessert. We're going to make some homemade bread pudding today. It's a quick, easy, simple recipe. And just a reminder, it is October and we want to let y'all know we do have a Halloween spooktacular. So we hope y'all do tune in and check out the new video
on Halloween
when it premieres. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Just give us a holler. Okay, we have a regular mixing bowl here, so we're going to mix up our custard to make our bread pudding with first. And you normally put in 2 cups of milk, but I'm going to use some coffee creamer because I heard this is a good one to do. And I have some, this one is, what flavor is this one? Frosted sugar cookie creamer. So I'm going to use it as my milk to go in my bread pudding to give it a little more flavor.
Which is Christmas themed in the middle of October.
Yeah, which is Christmassy in the middle of October. Hey, I wanted to try it. They had it on sale already, so why not? So, oh my goodness, look at there. I had just enough to make the bread pudding with. 2 cups of coffee creamer there. But if you don't have any, that's okay. Just, use some milk is good too. Because that's what you normally use, is milk. And to give mine a little more flavor and not have to add 3/4 cup of sugar, I'm going to use some Jello pudding, vanilla Jello pudding, to give it some more flavor so it tastes a little more vanilla-y, to go with my frosted sugar cookie flavor in there. So I'm going to add that in there too, which I hope it don't start making pudding because, that creamer's cold and all you need is milk and the pudding and it makes pudding. So hopefully we don't make pudding. Okay, you take 4 whole eggs. So please, Lord, don't let me get no shells in here because that would just be gross. We don't want crunchy bread pudding. So there goes 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. Katie can't count. I'm so proud. Ooh, Katie made a mess too. Alright, and there went number 4. Alright. Oh, Katie needs to wash her hands. Sorry, because I got sticky eggs on me. So let me wash my hands real quick. And as y'all can see, Junior's giving me a hand in the background, which I don't think he's giving me much of a hand. I think he's had a little too much to drink. So he's back there.
A little.
Having
he's got a big cup.
A nice cool one right now. Alright, so now we have our eggs, our pudding, our creamer. I'm going to add a little more spice to it. I have a little allspice. But normally when you do this, you put 2 cups of milk, 4 eggs, 3/4 cups of sugar, and a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and you use a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And that's how you make general, regular, just plain old bread pudding. Alright, I have some cinnamon here I'm going to put in here too, in my custard. And I have a little nutmeg, because why not? I'm going to add that in there too. Alright, I have all my spices in there and all my eggs and everything. Now I'm going to start mixing these up to make my custard. for my bread. Sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, I wish y'all could smell that. Oh my Lord, that smells so good. It smells like Christmas, like I'm making Christmas cookies.
Well, you use Christmas
Woo,
creamer.
Christmas in October, honey. It smells super duper. Alright, Jess, does that look good? Like we got all the eggs mixed?
Mm-hmm.
Look good to you? Looks good to me. Alright, now we're going to put our bread in. And it says you need about 5 cups of bread. It says to use stale bread whenever you go to make your bread pudding. Use any bread you want, any leftover bread you got. I had some leftover French bread. I had some buns. I'm using whatever bread I have on hand. So you do the same. If you just want to buy you some specialty bread or whatever to do it with, do that. You can use croissants. Like I said, you can use French bread. You can go wild and buy some of the cinnamon raisin bread or apple or anything like that. And just tear it up and put it in your bread pudding too. But I'm just using plain old-fashioned white bread. So I'm going to start adding my bread into my custard here. But I'm not. I'm going to have to spray my corningware dish again because I think my bread all soaked it up. Alright, so we want to mix this into our custard because we want our bread to soak up all. Really, dude? I literally just threw bread. Because we want all my custard to soak up in the bread. Make sure we get all the bread wet with the custard filling. And yes, your bread's going to expand a little bit and everything when you bake it because, you know, all the custard is going to be soaked up in your bread. But it will be delicious. Oh, now you can hear it, can't you? Oh, no, it don't sound too appealing at the moment, does it? Alright, and our bread is all mixed together. Okay, I'm going to re-spray my corningware dish because I was holding my bread in it. And I think it kind of
soaked it up.
Okay, we have loose bread on the loose here. Okay. Yeah, I think some of my bread's cleaned up some of my spray. So let me try this again. And be sure whenever you use your cooking spray to please stay away from flames while you're doing so. So you don't start any fire because this is, you know, flammable. So be safe when you're cooking, people. Be safe. And there's some more loose bread. Holy moly. Where's the dog when you need one? Alright, now I am going to put all my custardy bread into my dish. And I have my oven preheated at 350. And I think this should have been just a little bit more soupy, so I might have put a little too much bread in there. I'm not sure. But we're going to see how it turns out, guys. Alright, I got all my bread in the dish. And this shouldn't take too long to cook because, you know, your bread's already done. So you're pretty much just wanting your custard to cook. That is in there. So I'm going to put this in the oven. And we're going to wait until it gets nice and golden brown and delicious. And we'll check it in just a little bit. I'm thinking probably about 30 minutes or so. Then it should be good. So I'm going to clean up my mess and y'all check back with me in just a little bit. Okay, now our bread pudding's done. You can see it's nice and firm and brown. And it smells delicious. Okay,
smells like
we're
Christmas.
we're going to give that just a little time to cool off before we try it because, you know, I don't want to make a stop at the emergency room tonight sitting there having malta lava bread pudding in my mouth. So we'll check that one in just a little bit and try it then. Okay, now we're going to make like a caramel sauce to go on top of our bread pudding. In my saucepan, I have 2 tablespoons of butter, I got 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I got a teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to start cooking this all together, and we're going to make a little bit of a caramel sauce. Not going to exactly be caramel sauce, but close to it. Alright, now we're going to add a splash of milk to this, because like I said, we're making kind of like a caramel sauce, but not quite. Now let me heat that up. Which I don't have any heavy cream, and normally you would use some heavy cream to make some caramel sauce. Alright, and I think this is all nice and melted good and mixed together. I'm going to pour this on my bread pudding. Scoot this over. And it's bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Alright. And I'm going to pour my sauce on my bread pudding. Alright. And I got that all over my bread pudding. Sink. Put some water in it so it doesn't stick. And now we're going to try our bread pudding. Oh, excuse me. If I can get it out. I don't want to come out. Alright. Now let's give it a try. Hopefully the sauce ain't too hot. That's really good. It tastes almost exactly like French toast. So it turned out really good. So I hope that's an easy recipe for y'all to do and y'all enjoy it when you make it.
Can I have some?
Yes, and don't forget about our spooky Halloween episode that's coming up soon on Halloween Day. Please hope you tune in, and we'll see you next time, and enjoy cooking.